is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope you all are having a fantastic day, as always. Let me get all my ducks in a row here. There we go. All right, let's get into it. We got some big news here. Real cryptic URL. Came across the crypto Twitter earlier as I was perusing, getting ready for today's show. Here's what we got. Oh, I didn't need to click on that. We've already got it open. Silly me. Here it is. Here it is. Don't know what it means just yet, but I mean we can take a guess as we scroll down here. You can see we got the Ethereum logo, clear as day, right alongside GameStop, and this is attached to GameStop's website. Let's see, power to the players, power to the creators, power to the collectors as we scroll through. This is an actual NFT. I've actually got the hash number pulled up on ETHScan that we'll take a look at here. But this is all it says. It says that we are building a team. We welcome exceptional engineers, Solidity, React, Python, designers, gamers, marketers, and community leaders. If you want to join our team, send your portfolio or something you've built to nftteam@gamestop.com. COOK is in the house, my silent partner, the master of the chat. Welcome, buddy. Did you see this? Did you see it? Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Could have knocked me over with a feather when we saw this. So anyway, something really interesting here as I was clicking around, being real clicky on the website. You see this little dot right here? So I got curious. You can click on it. Here's what it takes you to. Look at this. It's a little hidden game they've got. I don't know what this is. I tried getting in real tight on it, taking a screenshot to figure out what it is. It looks like a damn cat with a red bow tie, blue eyes, and a chicken suit, banana suit. I don't know. But if you play the game, I don't know how well this is going to run. You play the game, and you're just jumping over rocks, doing this nonsense. I'm sure there's some Easter egg at the end of this if you can beat the damn game, but that's something I will attempt later on tonight, not live on stream. So very, very curious. And then if we follow the hash mark for the NFT, it takes us here. This is the contract on ETHScan for the little NFT Game Boy that we saw. But this was interesting. This caught my eye. Look at this. The tracker is GameStop GME. Little Ethereum logo next to it. We come over here. We follow this. Down the rabbit hole we go. What we've got here, folks, is the GameStop token. Deep down the rabbit hole we've ended up here. You see there's one holder. There's been one transfer. And here it is. Folks, this is breaking news. I have not seen anybody else pull this up and discuss this. No, I don't think anybody's dug this deep. But here it is. This is the GameStop token on the Ethereum network. If your mind isn't blown now, I don't know what would do it. COOK says GME will never end. It won't die. No joke. Man, this is the investment that seems to keep coming back and haunting us, right? C-Dub, you could do me a favor. As I was trying to prep for this show, this is when this all started to come across my radar. I have not had an opportunity just yet to scour the internet like I would normally do to try and dig up any sort of news articles or anything like that. So while I'm going through my headlines here, if you wouldn't mind, buddy, maybe running like a quick Google search to see what you could dig up. Throw a link in the chat if you find something. Alright, let's jump in now that we've gotten all that out of the way. Overall market cap sitting at $1.6 trillion. We are down a little bit on the day as far as overall market cap, down 3%. Bitcoin dominance continuing to rise though at 43.9% as ETH dominance continues to fall at 18.4%. Gas prices are down at 41 gwei. Bitcoin currently sitting at $37,660. Butchered that number. Down 3.9% on the day. ETH sitting at 2,500, down 3.2%. Binance Coin down almost 4% on the day. Goodness. Cardano down 2%. Dogecoin 33 cents, down 6% on the day. You're really losing a lot of a lot of steam in Doge. There's a lot of new people that bought Doge expecting to go to $1 that are certainly underwater right now and really feeling the pain. Can't imagine they're very happy with their Lord and Savior Elon Musk at this point. XRP up, bucking the trend at up 1% on the day. Polkadot down almost 10%, my goodness, sitting at $21. And rounding out your top 10, the Internet of Computers down 11% on the day. We'll call it 12%. Moving on, take a quick look at the 5-minute chart here on Bitcoin. Find out what's crapping with the chart. There it is, after my internet finally caught up with us. Pardon any background noise, guys. My son is in there doing dishes like the good kid that he is, but he can be a little loud sometimes. So here we are on the 5-minute chart. You can see this was all yesterday. We had a solid run up, and we've just been chopping sideways ever since. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll notice I had posted some predictions this morning on where I thought we were going to end up. We didn't get there. I thought we might come all the way down to this 35,000 mark and really test this lower end. This lower end. We have not done that. We've managed to hold on pretty tightly up here around this $36,000 mark, which is good to see. Very good to see. All right, let's take a look at our headlines, find out what is driving the news today or driving our prices. Maybe. Close some of these tabs here. I got quite a few open. There we go. All right, here we go. Jumping into the headlines. Crypto may force the SEC to modernize custody rules. Commissioner Hester Pierce says, quote, "The bottom line message I have is that we have to work to do modernizing. We have to work to do and modern." Good Lord, I cannot read today. Pardon me. GameStop's got me all screwed up. The bottom line is that we have work to do in modernizing our custody rules across the board, says Hester Pierce. Crypto assets may end up forcing regulators to modernize custody rules, Hester Pierce of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission said Tuesday at a chat at CoinDesk's Consensus 2021. In a conversation on best practices for financial advisors is what they advises. My goodness, CoinDesk, you guys got to get it together. Considering crypto assets for their clients' portfolios, the second-term commissioner said advisors have fiduciary responsibility to properly understand the asset class on which they're advising their clients. No shit. The regulator guidance issued by the SEC provides stepping stones toward that goal. Like other SEC commissioners, Pierce opened the session by noting that her comments were in her own and in no way reflect the thinking of the regulatory body. Pierce said custody is an especially important area when it comes to digital assets, but applying existing custody rules isn't that straightforward when it comes to this class of assets. The bottom line message I have is that we have work to do in modernizing our custody rules across the board, she says. Cool, so at least the SEC recognizes that they are behind on the times and have a lot of work to do in catching up. Moving on. Indonesia to launch a central bank digital currency. Indonesia has announced its plans to roll out a digital rupiah. Rupee? I don't know how to pronounce that. So yes, Indonesia is working on a central bank digital currency, says their governor Perry Warjiwo has announced. Transaction volumes on digital banking platforms have surged since the start of the pandemic. The U.S. and a number of other countries are also in the process of researching CBDCs. CWK, back from the old interweb, says that he can't find anything on the new GME token outside of people pointing to the employment ad. Interesting. My guess is people haven't dug that deep and haven't actually gone into the on-chain to see where this is all coming from. So, interesting. We haven't seen anything from GameStop either. I did check their Twitter feeds and everything like that. Nothing as far as an announcement. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means, but what I do know is that this is really, really bad news for any short holders. For any Melvins out there that are still shorting GameStop, this is probably terrible news. I did take a quick glance at the sticks on GME before going live, and yeah, it's doing just about what you would expect it to be doing right now. Just about what you would expect. Anyway, the Bank of Indonesia plans in the future to issue a central bank digital currency, the digital rupiah, as a legal payment as legal digital payment instrument in Indonesia. Cool, good for Indonesia, leaving us in the dust. Doesn't it feel great as an American to see, Indonesia outperforming us when it comes to technology? Feels great. Hit you in the subcockle region, real nice. Moving on. Maybe. Coinbase rated overweight in new coverage at JP Morgan. Interestingly, JP Morgan, if you watched yesterday's show, JP Morgan was out there trying to pump out as much FUD as possible on the crypto space, saying that they still don't think that it's a good investment and that they're staying away from it. And then today, of course, Ken Worthington comes out and says that he believes Coinbase has the potential to grow into something that resembles a more traditional financial institution for crypto. Thanks, Ken. Investment bank JP Morgan initiated coverage of the Nasdaq-listed Coinbase as overweight on Tuesday, claiming the stock will claw back losses as it benefits from the growth of the cryptocurrency market. Sure would help if, JP Morgan would stop trashing the crypto market. You're ruining your own basis there, fellas. You guys really suck at this. Anyway, JP Morgan Ken Worthington set a price target of $371 per share for Coinbase due to the cryptocurrency's exchange commanding position in the market. Apparently, they've never heard of Binance. Quote, "We see the crypto markets as durable and growing." Holy crap. I want to go back to yesterday's show. Seriously, go back to 24 hours ago. Literally 24 hours ago, and you will see the headline of JP Morgan calling Bitcoin wishful thinking. My goodness. And here we are 24 hours later. No, the crypto markets are durable, and they're growing. The hypocrisy. It makes me want to scream sometimes. So that's it for this article, because if I keep reading, I'm going to have a stroke. Moving on. Mark Cuban back in the news. This guy. God, my internet. It's so bad. So bad. Alright. Mark Cuban invest in Ethereum Layer 2 Polygon. This guy, I'm telling you, we need more Mark Cubans of the world, less Elon Musk, in my opinion. Quote, "I was a Polygon user and find myself using it more and more because I can't afford the gas fees," says Mark Cuban in an email. Billionaire investor Mark Cuban has made an investment in Polygon, a Layer 2 Ethereum scaling solution. Cuban confirmed the investment in an email to CoinDesk, but would not disclose its size. The price of Matic, the native token of Polygon, is up more than 9,535% year to date. Goodness, those are face-melting numbers. COOK moderating that chat like a champ. Thank you so much. Show COOK some love. If you guys are listening to my voice right now, show C-Dub some love. He works his butt off every day in the chat to help moderate the show and give you guys information that I either can't remember to give you or, things happen to brains. Here's the tweet. Mark Cuban is one of the most prolific and insightful investors with investments in the top startups, and he also is one of the sharks on Shark Tank. Yes, he is, for like 10 years, guys. Anyway, so yep, Mark Cuban investing in Polygon because even that billionaire can't afford to use the Ethereum network. Moving on. Possibly. Goodness. Anyway, I need a new computer, guys. I need a new computer. If you like the show and you're enjoying today's content, throw me a tip in there, right? Throw $1 my way. Buy me a cup of coffee. One of these days I'll be able to get a new computer. What is the Bitcoin Mining Council and what should it become? Elon Musk and Michael Saylor's plan for a greener Bitcoin is light on details so far. Here are some possible approaches, says our columnist. Oh, great. Let's get into some skepticism here. Or not skepticism. What's the word I'm looking for? Not skepticism. There's a better word for it. I can't think of it right now. Late yesterday, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor and Tesla CEO Elon Musk dropped a bombshell. They announced the information, apparently spearheaded by Saylor, of something called the Bitcoin Mining Council, or the BMC. According to Saylor, the group's goals are to promote energy usage, transparency, and accelerate sustainability initiatives worldwide. Few details have been provided so far of how those goals will be pursued, and it's no great surprise that many Bitcoiners have filled that void with suspicion, seeing the group as some sort of cartel or attempt to centralized manipulation. Yeah, people really reacted good yesterday, and then here we are 24 hours later, and people are losing their freaking minds. Crypto Twitter is all abuzz right now with people freaking out about this whole Bitcoin mining council. I don't know. I said yesterday when the news broke that it all just seemed like pandering to left-wing hippies, right? That are losing their minds right now because they think Bitcoin's bad for the environment. Fact is all of this is built on stupid fucking research that nobody seems to have done, at this level anyway. And yeah, anyway, you guys know the truth. Let's just keep moving on here. Redditors are turning to crypto, not GameStop, amid market volatility, says Decrypt. Retail investors are switching their focus from equities to cryptocurrencies, at least those active on Reddit. Now, fans of this show will know that for months now, and if you even know my personal story, you know that I've been saying for months that people have left the stock market in droves. Retail investors are no longer in the stock market, and those that have stuck around in the stock market, bless their little hearts, are apparently just on Robinhood, and Robinhood won't give them their funds to cash out, so they're just stuck there, would be my guess. But I think that's all you have left of retail in the equities market, and it all has everything to do with GameStop, right? Ever since the curtain was pulled back on the United States stock market, retail investors have left. They've given the big fuck you to the suits and to Wall Street, and we've gone to crypto. We've been here. This is not news. This is not new news. This is the reality of the situation. Even Wall Street Bets has their own token now, and they've gone full crypto degen, all in a matter of a month, which is kind of surprising in itself. But yeah, it's what I've been preaching, what I've been saying. I truly believe the U.S. stock market is in serious trouble now that all that's left are the Melvins of the world. And you see what's happening. Now that all you have left are the Melvins, they're shorting the stock market into oblivion. Now that there's no dumb money there, as they would call us, to boost these prices, to pump these prices, you see it. Everything is being shorted to death right now. Tesla, all of it. Every growth stock out there is being shorted into the ground right now by the Melvins of the world. And it's simply because they drove retail investors out, right? There's nobody there to balance out the other side of the trade. There's nobody buying anymore. It's just Melvin selling and putting sell pressure on the markets. So good luck to those still in the boomer market. I don't think it's going to end well for anybody. Moving on. Last up in our headlines here, and a story that, well, will definitely cause you to put your tinfoil hats on. Space Chain to deploy commercial blockchain tech with SpaceX launches in June. Let that sink in for a minute. Think back to what we've been experiencing for the past month in crypto and who we've been dealing with and what the suspicions have been this entire time. Yep. The blockchain infrastructure provider said having the Ethereum node in space brings physical security when transacting in crypto. Jesus. Decentralized infrastructure provider Space Chain is expecting to send a number of commercial services into orbit next month. On Tuesday, the firm announced 2 missions aboard SpaceX Falcon 9 rockets that are both expected to take place in June. The first slated for June 3rd and made possible by the relationship with space solutions firm NanoRacks will see Space Chain's space node launched and ultimately installed at the International Space Station. This will act as the first demonstration of the Ethereum technology on Space Chain's existing hardware aboard the ISS. The development is just the latest in the crypto sector's long fascination with space travel. Earlier this week, for example, UMA and Opium teamed up to provide decentralized insurance cover for SpaceX flights. So, yep. CWK says humans are bad for the environment. I couldn't agree more, man. We certainly are. Certainly are. Alright, that's it for the headlines. Let's get into the sticks. Let me grab my coffee here and make sure it's good and warm. I got a feeling we're going to need it today. Let me do a little computer maintenance here. You guys just bask in the glory that is the Bitcoin chart while I go in and kill all the services that are running right now to slow our computer down. Ridiculous. CW, did you work today, man? You doing all right? goodness. Yeah, it's all broken. It's so broken, nothing works. It's all literally going to zero. You guys, there was a great show or interview that was done today on Up Only TV. You guys know I'm a big fan of Kobe and Ledger. Those guys are rock stars. They interviewed CZ and Sam Bankman-Fried at the exact same time. It was a great show. I highly recommend you go check it out. Up Only TV. I'm sure it's on YouTube at this point. They do the live stream on Twitch, but then they repost to YouTube. So anyway, yep, here's Bitcoin in my busted computer that won't even allow us to look at charts properly. Isn't it fantastic? I'm sure the stream's gone to complete shit too. Fixing his ceiling, nothing fun. Boo. Bummer, man. Hey, beats being under the house, right? You got that going for you. Ethereum. Kind of the same thing. My God. Hey, we can't even do charting if I can't get this fixed. Jesus. Stand by. Technical issues. Live TV, folks. Live TV. It's OBS, man. OBS. If you guys know of any better streaming service out there than OBS, please throw it in the chat, because OBS, my God, pulls so much power. And the power, it seems to grow exponentially too as the stream goes on. It seems to suck more and more power, which is just kind of stupid. Like right now, my CPU is just absolutely pegged. Good Lord. Good Lord. The whore. The whore. Oh crap.